Good morning, everybody. Renee here with Luminous. I am here to walk you through everything you need to know about airbrushing from start to finish. We are going to work on some color matching today so that you can feel comfortable and confident with the colors of foundations that you have. So really excited to be here today, and just wanted to let you know that we do have an updated schedule. So if you are joining us, just check it out. Right down here is our Facebook and YouTube schedule so that you know exactly what time we are going live. If you have any questions or we happen to miss a comment, don't worry. We're here for you. So go ahead and send us an email here at renee@luminousair.com. Just really excited to be here and to say hello to everybody out there. If you're new to us, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel because we don't want you to miss a thing. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. So go ahead and subscribe right now and turn on those notifications so you don't miss our awesome lives. We are going to talk about getting started with your airbrush system. Super, super, super excited to go through all of this. Hello, Candy. Yes, I am back and are ready to do some airbrushing, talking about everything that we need to do when we're doing airbrushing. And the first thing that we're going to do right here is we're going to talk about getting started. So we're going to talk about keeping that stylus moving, staying 4 fingers from your skin, and barely pulling back on the trigger. Thank you so much for asking, Candy. It was amazing. I had a great, relaxing time and saw some new friends under the sea, and that's just what makes me happy. So, all right, let's get started with these few tips, and we're going to show you here on our paper because I love a good demo. And this is a demo that is actually a great learning tool for you as well as you are applying your makeup, because you get to see it away from your skin. So when you're looking at your makeup, and the beauty of airbrush is that you don't see it on the skin. So when you're first getting started, you might find you use too much because you're used to seeing it on the skin. So we're just going to shake up that foundation bottle, and you can hear that in there. There's the little BBs that break it up because all of our makeup is water-based. So it's going to need a little bit of that shaking to get those pigments separated or distributed within that formula. Here is our demo. We're going to try this out right here. We're going to do, let's get this close enough. There we go. That's a great view. We want to just pull back on that trigger very slightly and start evening out that application. Now, if we get too close, see too much. You open up too much, just too much product, and we're not moving. So that nice even application comes from continuously doing just these 3 steps. That's it. Keep your stylus moving, stay 4 fingers from your skin. You don't want to get too close, and you want to barely pull back on the trigger. So I'm going to remove this little guy right here, and we're going to do a quick color matching. So I'm going to use, because I got a little color on my vacation, I'm going to just show you how you can color match to make sure that you are getting the perfect match for you. So right here, I have 030 and 060. Shaking those up. How have you been, Miss Candy? All right, shaking that up. I'm going to put just a drop. This is the 060. Okay, that's a little dark. I'm going to put the 030. Okay, that's a little light. So what do? That's a great question. So because we're using airbrush, I like the look of them combined. We're going to just combine them in our stylus. So we have some 030 in here left from our demo. So I'm going to put a few drops of the 060. Now, a question that we get a lot is, well, how many drops do I use? Now, normally we recommend 6 to 8 drops to get started, but you're going to figure out what works the best for you. Let me clip my hair back really quick. Good morning, Jacqueline. You're going to figure out what works best for you. There are some women who find that when they start doing their airbrushing, that they like just a few drops. Maybe they like 3 or 4 drops because they are just getting a little bit of coverage. Maybe they use a formula with more coverage that allows them to use even less because they don't want a lot of coverage. Or you might see that you like even more. Oh, we're getting great color match right here. That you might even get more. You might even want to use more foundation. Now, there is no right or wrong here. I want to be very clear about that. There is no right or wrong. It's just whatever makes you feel comfortable with your coverage. Because it's airbrush, I can continue to build coverage without weight, completely weightless. It's so beautiful that way. So you can see this color is on point, completely perfect. And it was so easy to mix. And I have great coverage, but I don't look makeupy or masked. Even with this really high def webcam. So I've got that nice evenness going on. So that's the beauty of airbrushing, is that I can custom color, match everything, and I'm ready to go. All right, how do we think about that color? I think the color is working really, really well. Nice and even, not a lot of weight. It's like completely weightless. I'm going to use a little around my eyes and under my eyes for some concealing. All right, let's add a little bit of blush. I'm going to use a little bit of plum. And because I want maybe just a softer blush going on today, I'm going to put 1 drop of my foundation into, well, that was 2 drops. There we go. Just a few drops of foundation into my blush, because maybe I don't want a strong blush today, just a little bit of blush. See that? Jacqueline got snow. Jacqueline, where were you that you got snow? Are you in Denver? I'm loving this coming together. All right, so that is the plum blush. That is one of our strongest blushes as far as the depth of its pigments. I know, I was thinking the same thing, Candy. Where is she when she's getting snow? So I'm just going to make sure I have no more plum blush in there, because I'm going to use Love next, which Love is going to give us all of that. Oh, she is in Colorado. Is that close to Denver, Jacqueline? All right, we're going to use a little bit of Love. Now, Love, everybody knows, all we need is love. This is going to give us a beautiful finish. Glow and luminosity here. Great for all over. Beautiful way to finish off your look, give you a beautiful glow. It's hydrating, luminizing, just gives the perfect finish. And what's great about the Love too is that it helps to blur things together and blend it together. It blends it together so flawlessly that you don't have to worry about any lines, seeing any of that. Thanks, Jacqueline. So that was plum blush, 3 drops of plum blush, 2 drops of foundation to soften it a little bit, because it is one of our stronger blushes. It's great for any skin tone. Really works well on those medium to deeper skin tones for sure. Wow, Jacqueline is really far from Denver, but she lives at 10,000 feet and was getting the snow in September. Oh my goodness. I saw yesterday too, there was some snow in Yellowstone and there were some bison out there that were hanging out in the snow. I can't even believe we're talking about it, but guess what? It's 2020. There's nothing's off the table at this point, right, guys? All right, everybody. I'm going to be back a little later in this afternoon. Miss Heather will be back for you at our new times. If you didn't know, or if you haven't noticed yet, we are falling into learning with our new schedule starting at 9 a.m., 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5, and on Fridays at 9 and 11 with our girl Heather. So much to learn, so much to do, and we cannot wait to see you guys next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good